everyone. Welcome back for another episode of Adams for the Love of Movie Picks. This time around, we're going to be talking about the 1998 film, Dr. Dolittle. This film stars Eddie Murphy as Dr. John Dolittle, Ossie Davis as Archer Dolittle, Oliver Platt as Dr. Mark Weller, I should say, Peter Boyle as Calloway, Richard Schiff as Dr. Gino Rice, Kristen Wilson as Lisa Dolittle, Jeffrey Tambor as Dr. Fish, Kyla Pratt as Maya Dolittle, Raven Simone as Charisse Dolittle, and then there's some pretty well-known actors that voice some of the animals. Norm Macdonald as Lucky, Albert Brooks as Jacob the Tiger, Chris Rock as Rodney, Rennie Santoni as rat number 1, John Leguizamo as rat number 2, Julie Kavner as the female pigeon, Gary Shandling as the male pigeon, Ellen DeGeneres as the prologue dog, Brian Doyle Murray as the old beagle, Jenna Elfman as the owl, Gilbert Godfrey as the compulsive dog, and then one other one too. Not a voice, but Paul Giamatti. For some reason, even though he was in quite a few scenes in the movie, he played Dr. Blaine. It was an uncredited role. So yeah, that's pretty much the extent of the actor. So if you don't know the premise of Dr. Dolittle, I think it was originally a book. Basically, the Dr. Dolittle, Dr. John Dolittle, is born with the ability to communicate with animals. And he can understand them, and they can understand him. And, as a kid, it was kind of a novel, fun idea. It's like the imaginary friend kind of thing. Well, as he got older, it just became kind of weird and creepy, and, he was basically told, knock it off. Become normal, grow up and lead a normal life, which he does. He gets married, has kids, has a family, becomes an actual human doctor, and, decides to lead a normal life. Well, one day, while driving through the city, he almost hits a dog, which I guess triggered his ability again to be able to communicate with animals, because he could hear the dog talking to him, calling him a bonehead. And basically, this is the premise of the film, is that he's able to talk to the animals. But it's much more than that. It's because he kind of fights it at first. He isn't, really wanting to accept his gift. He thinks he's going crazy, seeks out all kinds of medical professional advice, and, basically tries to, not talk to animals. But then a sick tiger comes along that nobody seems to be able to help, and because he can communicate with the animals, he's able to figure out his symptoms and, treat the tiger. And basically, it's just, him finding himself and accepting his gift. That's the premise of the film. But it's a charming family film. This is from 1998, straight out of my childhood. I hadn't watched this movie in years, so it was great to watch again. I forgot how good of a movie this is. That's why I'm sharing it with you folks. Considering it was from 28 years ago, maybe you've never heard of this movie or never seen it. I know a lot of you probably know about the remake with Robert Downey Jr., Dr. Dolittle. Just name only is the only thing, that they share. But yeah, this is the predecessor to it, based off the book. That came after the book. It's a really funny film. I absolutely, for me, the one that, besides Eddie Murphy, who's a funny guy, the other one that really makes this film funny is Chris Rock voicing Rodney the guinea pig, his daughter's guinea pig. He is absolutely hysterical. And just the fact that some of the stuff he's saying is coming out of a guinea pig makes it all the more funny. It's just a great family film. Good, simple storyline, really entertaining to watch, great for all ages, and, hilarious for all ages. Adults, humor for kids and adults alike. Alright, so there you are, folks. That's all we have for you this week. Again, apologize that I didn't do a video on Friday, but I was a little bit busy. So here we are. We're doing it on Sunday morning because I have switched my work schedule. So it's a little more difficult for me to do it on a Sunday night. I'm going to try and keep doing it on the Friday night. But every now and then I might throw you a Sunday morning video, all right, folks, or Saturday night. So you take care of yourselves. As always, if you enjoy my video, please click that thumbs up. Leave a like down below. As always, feel free to leave a comment down below in the comment section. And if you really enjoy my channel, please subscribe, okay? I would greatly appreciate it. Take care of yourselves, and we'll catch you next week for another episode.
And now, folks, it's time to say goodnight. We sincerely appreciate your patronage and hope we've succeeded in bringing you an enjoyable evening of entertainment. Please drive home carefully and come back again soon. Good night.